Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Joshing Around Milwaukee. I am Josh Albrecht, and with me, as always, is...
Hey, it's Josh Albrecht.
That's right, and today we have a very special guest, Brenda Vento from Bayshore.
Two Joshes are better than one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Two Joshes having some fun. 'Cause two Joshes are better than one.
Brenda, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, we're so excited to talk with you about Bayshore. Always something going on there. Lots of events, of course, the shopping, the food, the parking. There's all kinds of things to be talking about at Bayshore. Of course, it's a touch point right off the interstate. So it's a very common thing on up in the North Shore of Milwaukee. And I know a lot of people go there for some of the unique shopping, like Trader Joe's. Everybody goes to Trader Joe's for sure. But you've got over 100 different businesses? How many businesses do you have there?
Yeah, we have about 100 businesses between retail, restaurant, office, service providers that we have on property.
Yeah, it's really amazing. It's almost like a downtown, if you will. It's like a city center. And certainly it acts that way in many ways through the events and being a community gathering spot. The lovely green space in the middle with the giant Jumbotron is a great gathering point for people as well. And so it's sort of like the center of sort of the Glendale, Whitefish Bay area, and really is a calling card for the region.
We consider Bayshore the heart of the North Shore. It's truly a community center, lifestyle, all outdoors, fully walkable, accessible. You mentioned free parking. Yeah. We have a lot of free parking. We offer something for everybody.
Yeah. The free parking is amazing. There's the old meters there, painted nicely, a little public art,
little homage
to trick you to the old days of when people had to pay. But free parking is amazing, and it is like, I guess one of the most easiest ways to describe it is it is like an outdoor mall, but it's so much more. It's that lifestyle that you're saying, and you're able to walk through basically like city blocks. It's like city streets, and it's got that same sort of vibe about it, where it's you walk around and can go shop to shop, or from restaurant to restaurant, and of course from grocery to a Target, to bookstores, to clothing stores, shoes, you name it. It's if you need it, it's there.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely, gone to Bayshore a ton. And what I always loved about Bayshore was that, it always seemed like it had more of a community feel to it, because it wasn't just like generic shops. It didn't just seem like almost like an outlet mall. It never gave off that vibe. And I always appreciated that. I always thought like everyone's been saying here, it's just, it has that community feel. The stores are different. Mm-hmm. There's a more unique shopping experience and overall just enjoyable experience when you're there. So I've always enjoyed that. And I know that you guys have some new places too that are there as well, right?
We do. We just opened Hawaii Fluid Art, which you are channeling
your
attire
yes. Channeling
right
that
now,
today.
which is an acrylic art studio where you go and make your own new creations. It can be landscape or seascape, and not just on canvas, but you can make hats, you can make aprons, you can make tumblers.
Oh, wow.
So there's a variety of things. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
First in Market. We just opened Socks and Bottoms, which is a fun specialty kind of store. Think of like your Twix brand socks and all different funky socks and bottoms.
Oh, sure.
So that's really fun.
Go well with your shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Put it all together, tie
I
it all
could
together.
hook you up.
Yes, let's go. I like this. This would be good.
And to add to our culinary selections, we opened Thai boat noodles recently.
Yeah.
So it's like one of their first locations here in Wisconsin. Awesome food. If you like pad Thai, it's the best. So come on out and experience that.
Yeah, the restaurants really are becoming more and more a calling card, I think, for you for Bayshore, and whether it's that or it's the Backlot Pizza is amazing. There's a California Pizza Kitchen's there. Cheesecake Factory is there. Lots of different options there, and I'm assuming more to come. And some of them are places like the gourmet cookies, gourmet donuts, right? Lots of lines outdoors.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we got crumble cookies and mochi nut.
So
you know,
good.
careful not to go to them too often.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
And
Hard
then-
not to.
Yeah, right. And Mallards. Mallards is from Minnesota Restaurant Group, and they are opening right on the yard, or central green space in the heart of Bayshore. So we're really excited about activating that restaurant space. We know the public and the communities have asked for that for quite a while. And so they're like, think Louisiana style, fried chicken, collard greens, seafood selections, like lobster rolls, which is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
But we're looking to, they're looking to open around Black Friday, so
So yeah, coming
super
soon.
excited about that.
Yeah, that's really exciting. That'll add a whole nother component, especially in the summer when the yard really becomes activated with concerts and special performances. A lot of festival atmospheres are held right there. The root beer, the world's largest root beer float festival? Is that what it is?
Root beer float giveaway.
River Float giveaway.
Yep.
Yes, that happens every year thanks to partners with Sprecher Brewing, which is nearby. So yeah, it's a great activation. Do you think that's one of the places that really sets Bayshore apart from maybe a competitor shopping district?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been building the momentum at Bayshore for probably the past 5 years at the start of the redevelopment. And the yard was built as a community space for everyone. So I'm honored to be able to, put together and showcase free events for all people in the community. They do family events. We do the concert series every Friday night. It's really about bringing people together to get them to come in and experience Bayshore, whether they have been there before in the past or they have, we want them to be re-engaged. Yeah. We've seen that. With a lot of the things that we've done there. So it's really rewarding to see all diverse communities come together.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great way to keep the shopping experience sort of new. Obviously, like the dreaded COVID word changed everything, right? And of course, how people shop has changed because of online shopping and because of things like COVID, and people's habits change. But there is something about just gathering in general, right? And if through a concert and through a special event or going out to eat, hey, if I can do that and also go to the Nike store, I'm having a good day.
Well, and really that's why we want everyone to come out to Bayshore, is to experience and patronize our retailers and our restaurants. And, when I talk about service providers, we've got Dental Associates, One Medical, which is Amazon's membership platform.
Yeah.
Just recently opened on the north side of the property. We're a lifestyle destination. So you might come out for concerts and movies, and then you go to Total Wine, or you hit up Culver's, go to Target, you mentioned Trader Joe's, which is hugely popular.
Yeah. Also, game days, right? It's a great place to go and watch a game.
Yeah.
On the which is awesome.
Hit the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
Hit the Bucks team store.
Which is, a lot of times, especially if you have families and you're trying to watch a game and you're like, okay, I want to focus on the game, but I know the kiddos aren't going to. So, it's just taking them to a place where you need them to sit down and not move for 3 hours can be frustrating and difficult. Right. So having another option is awesome. That's a huge plus of Bayshore. I think that's huge.
Yeah, I call it Brenda's big screen because I get to program it.
There you go.
But it is fun.
Always Packers games, right?
Always Packers games.
Yeah.
Packers, is number one in this, always
yes.
ranks number one. Brewers, we'll be doing the postseason Brewers games. That's very exciting. Badgers games, Bucks games. We showed the Olympics during the summer, but you're right, Josh. People come out, they bring their lawn chairs and their blankets and, picnic or pick up some food at Bayshore. And you can let the kiddos run around on the yard. It's a safe environment while you're watching the game on the big screen. And for some of those game days, we bring in food trucks also to supplement the audience.
Love it.
Yeah. And of course, at halftime, you go hit up Bath and Body Works. Get the
get some shopping done.
Head over to Kohl's. Do your shopping. It's all. Yeah, you don't have to do anything else.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I do want to ask as well. We're talking a lot about that sort of fostering a sense of community for locals and visitors. What's anything else in the story? You mentioned Mallards as the new restaurant coming in. What's the future projections? What are you looking to do to help continue fostering that spirit of community?
Sure. Well, we always have exciting news in the hopper. Until leases are signed, we can't really
I thought maybe I'd get one out.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was a good try, though. That was a good try.
I really
Yeah.
can't speak to that, but I can let you know that there are some really awesome new prospects and partners coming to Bayshore. Over the past year and a half, we've added 15 new stores and restaurants in our portfolio. We haven't lost any. So
Yeah.
we're continuing to build, and we're very selective about who we bring to Bayshore. It has to fit with our audience, our target audience.
Sure.
Guess what the community wants and needs. Yeah. As well as just the scale of the offering.
Yeah.
So, what you won't see at Bayshore is like your cell phone repair shop or your T-shirt shop or something of that sort.
Sure. 15 new businesses is quite remarkable when you think about it. If someone was here a year ago, right, it's almost a whole new Bayshore.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a destination. It's you didn't do it once. You got to keep coming back because it's ever changing, ever evolving, seeing new things, new shops and restaurants, obviously, and it's almost a one-stop shop as well. So if you have to do some of those service businesses, you can do that as well. And it's always good for a stop at Total Wine on your way out. You kind of need to.
I mean, plan extra time in whatever you're doing to make that stop.
Yeah, and so convenient. I mean, again, the convenience, it's right there. Such a convenient spot right off the interstate for people traveling in and out of the city. You can hop off, check it out for a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, whatever works. And then you're, and really it's, such close proximity to downtown Whitefish Bay as well. So you can really explore some other shops, make it a full day, stop at Bayshore, see some other shops, go to Sprecher, make the whole North Shore a full experience for yourself when you're exploring the area.
Yeah, I mean, and one of the other things, like talking about, I've got a newborn at home too, so like our family just grew, and so family activities we're always looking for something. Right? What can we do? Where can we go? And I know you guys have some stuff coming up for Halloween.
We do.
As well, right?
We do.
So can you tell me a little bit about that? What
Absolutely.
You guys got going on?
So we're going to do our 5th annual Bayshore Boogie Bash and costume contest. It's in the yard, and we shut the streets down because we get about 3,000 people that come out and families.
Wow.
Costume contest?
It's costume contest.
Love it.
I think I'm going to go as you this year.
We've got,
Go as you.
Get out of here.
we've got Kid Boogie Down DJ, face painters, face painters, balloon animals. We've got other fun things. We're new this year. We're doing the Great Pumpkin giveaway. So we're going to give away 500 pumpkins for the kiddos.
Nice.
And
A lot
then
of pumpkins.
we partnered with Discover the North Shore, and they're going to host the pumpkin decorating zone. So we have kits to give the kids. To
Awesome.
great.
Pumpkins, food trucks, just a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
And and what day is that again?
That is Friday, October 25th
Okay.
from 5 to 8 p.m.
Yeah. Perfect timing to grab a pumpkin before
Yeah.
the Halloween festivities and get some of that early candy.
And it's a perfect example if you were thinking to yourself, like, well, all right, what's the reason why I should go out? If you haven't been to Bayshore in a while, go there, enjoy that time with the family, and then experience everything we just talked about, and then make sure to stop at Total Wine, of course, on your way out. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
Or
gotta be-
Target.
Yeah. Or Target or Kohl's.
take your pick. There's, you're going to find a place where you're like, you
Yeah,
know
that
what,
would be-
actually, I had to.
Yeah, I mean, it's something for everyone is a pretty standard line in tourism and hospitality. We always say that, like, oh, we've got something for everyone, but Bayshore truly embodies that. I mean, really, like over 100 different places to shop in a small walkable space, and literally, if you just don't like what you see in the first stop, just keep walking. I'm sure
You'll find
there's
something.
50 other ones that you're gonna like.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but that's not the only holiday event, right? You guys do some special stuff during the
We do.
Christmas and Hanukkah season.
We kick off our holiday season runs from like the middle of November through obviously December 24th, Christmas Eve. We kick it off with we call it the Season to Sparkle celebration. It's Friday, November 17th, and we bring in live reindeer. We have Santa there for
Wow.
that event. We have a kids DJ. We do a bunch of lighting and fairy tale princesses and food trucks and giveaways, and it's just a nice holiday kickoff party for the family.
Yeah. Yeah. It's part of that lifestyle, part of that being a community center,
Right.
making sure that keep people gathering all throughout the year. And of course, holiday shopping specials. I mean,
Right. I mean, if there's
Kind of a
ever
must.
a time, man, I'm just, it's so smart too to try to encompass all of that. Like, once again, going back to the parenting thing, like just thinking like, okay, just go here, sweetie, we're going to go here. We're going to do all of it. We're going to get it all done. Make your lists, bring the kids. We're going to get it all done and also have it be an awesome experience.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You could treat it like you treat State Fair. Make your list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
go here. I gotta stop here.
Stop at
Yep.
Nike store, get some
Yep.
sneaks. I'm
Yep.
gonna go to Trader Joe's, pick up some.
I got to go to socks and bottoms. I got to get stuff to match the rest of my outfits. Yeah.
Head over to the bookstore. Go to there's a game store. Get your board games.
Yep.
What's the name of the
Board
game?
game barrister.
Board game barrister. Get your board games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you load it. And then you're like, now what am I going to do with the rest of my weekends?
Yeah.
Relax.
No, you're gonna buy 5 Catan expansion packs at.
And then
board
just
game.
have to keep coming
Just
back.
keep going back and
Yeah.
forth, getting more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with all the things happening at Bayshore, obviously Milwaukee is sort of similar. Exploding, the whole area's just got all kinds of things going on. Lots of festivals throughout the season and year. And so there's just, we like to say there's, the city's got fresh city vibes right now. There's really cool things happening. What's giving you fresh city vibes right now? What are the things that you're really loving? Maybe something you're bringing relatives in for to do and explore the city.
Well, I would say, going to the public market, Milwaukee Public Market.
Yeah.
Because that's my go-to destination when I come down here. There's always something new and something fresh there.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole experience in itself, and you can't eat everything in there.
Yeah.
And
You
dine
can
and-
try.
Yeah.
And
but,
so, I mean, it's just it's a quintessential Milwaukee experience for me.
Oh yeah, it really is. Voted one of the best in the country for several different contests and staple of the Third Ward in downtown. So yeah, it's a great one that people can explore. And the thing that people don't realize is, Bayshore is up in the North Shore is what we like to call it. It's on the north side of the county and the city. But really, you hop on the interstate, it's probably less than 10 minutes from the public market, which is downtown, to the
8
front
minutes.
doors. 8 minutes. So
Not that you've kept.
not that she's counting
Yeah,
or
that's right.
clocked
Without
it. Yeah.
traffic, okay?
Yeah.
That's
I can just
taking
picture
it's
and go.
taking the High 43 right off of,
Yep.
you know.
But that's how quick and easy it is to get around the city and to
It
do
is.
multiple things and make multiple stops when people are visiting. And no matter where somebody might be staying in a hotel, it's super easy to get around. And it's definitely a must stop is to get out to Bayshore. Obviously, one of the other newer things is the cinema. So there's the catch a movie, go to Backlot, and that's a fun experience too. So you can start early in the day, watch a movie, go back out, do some more shopping. So that's a great anchor as well for the community. What are some of the other anchor businesses that have been longtime tenants that really keep drawing people back?
Aversa for Her, which is a women's boutique.
Yeah.
They've been at Bayshore for, I think, over 75 years.
Oh my
It's
God.
a
Good
family
gracious.
business.
Yeah,
Family
Wow.
business.
that's awesome.
And they're just phenomenal people, David and Patty Aversa, and they are dedicated to Bayshore, have been, and they serve the fashionable women in our community with
Sure.
galas and banquets and such. Long-standing Trader Joe's
Yeah.
has
Yep.
been with us forever, which is fantastic. Kohl's, Ulta. So those are a few.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So, do you have a dream get in the future someday?
I do, and it's like this close to coming. So I'm going to lose a lot of my pocketbook there.
Yeah, I bet.
But yes, we've got a lot of bigger retailers and
I'm sure there's always
culinary establishments.
yeah,
that
someone's always
our
looking to
leasing
come.
team is
They're on it.
conversing with.
Yeah.
What's the best way for people to stay up to date? Yeah, how should they
with all these new places that are coming
popping
in.
up? How should
Yeah.
they stay informed?
Watch the news.
Yeah.
Follow us on Facebook and social media. We're on Facebook, X, and Instagram. So we're at the Bayshore Life. Our website is also the Bayshore Life. That's you can sign up for our bonus club. It's free. It's an email-based club. We send you an email weekly with deals and
Love that.
special events that are happening in store at some of our retailers like Sur La Table and Barnes & Noble, as well as all of our events and our announcements on what's coming.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So get signed up.
Yep.
Map
Number
it
one,
out.
get signed up.
Get your kid out there. Watch a Packers game.
Yep.
You're set.
Tell the missus, okay, at halftime, I'm gonna go get something. If you want to, I'll watch the kids and the game. You can go shop or eat or do whatever you need to.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can be right here watching the game with me. Yeah. So much to do. It's awesome. I love it.
And bring back some donuts when you come. Go to Mochi Nut, bring back their are they technically donuts? What do you know? What were they?
They are rice donuts.
Mochi
Japanese rice
They're
donuts.
so good.
They'll melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely worth waiting in line if there's a line. It's delight. Anything we didn't touch on today? Any other new businesses that we want to give a shout out to get people excited about heading up to Bayshore?
I would just say ACX Cinemas Entertainment Center is just a gem. It's a reactivated iPic from years ago, and it's totally renovated. It's beautiful service. You can make that a whole destination day.
All by itself.
Oh, sure.
They've got our little arcade and games for the kiddos. They've got 6 luxury movie theaters that have all been renovated and refreshed. The backlot pizza and kitchen, or you can just sit at the exterior bar and have a cocktail or a refreshment. Bowling, they have 11 bowling lanes. They're perfect for kids' parties or just a date night. Get a babysitter, Josh, and come on out and play.
Yeah.
Get your bowl. He's a big bowler.
Yeah. True. Oh, I'd love
He'll
that.
dominate the lanes.
I'd love that. Yeah. See, that's what I was. Okay, you take the kids here. You take one. You take the infant here. Yeah. I'm gonna take the 7-year-old. We'll go over here. We'll bowl. We'll meet you for the game, and then we'll get food. And it's the whole day. The whole day.
Done.
Park for free. Never have to move. Brilliant.
Perfect. So.
Well, awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Obviously, encourage everyone to get out to Bayshore, and I love that you've teased a few special new things coming soon. So we'll all have to make sure we sign up for the newsletter, get on social, follow, and find out what that is, so we can get going for the holiday season and throughout the year, exploring it and having a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me. This has been fantastic.
All righty,
thanks.